Hey everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. This is a full moon eclipse in the sign of Capricorn. And we've had a series of 3 eclipses, so this is just really just a powerful time, and if you celebrate the 4th of July, happy 4th of July. And this is a time, well, you figure full moons are good for magnifying things that are going on in our lives that maybe we need to address. And this full moon in Capricorn during this Cancer season, so it's like you want to be at home, you want to think about your family, but the Capricorn is about structure and order. So you're thinking about your responsibilities. So there's some polarity there. And basically try to use that energy. How are you going to, take care of home and then manage your additional outside responsibilities? So this reading is going to be for the earth signs. And I always start with a chakra card. I'm a fool you one day and don't start with it. But what I think is interesting, because of this Capricorn season or this Capricorn eclipse, and this is really a powerful time. We've had, usually eclipses come in a pair of 2s, but we've had 3 eclipses. So people are going through changes internally, externally. Everybody's at a different place, but everyone is experiencing some type of change. Now we got this is the Earth Star chakra, Mother Earth, Gaia. This is physically, if you think about it, think about the dirt under your feet. Go down like 6 inches under your feet. What is really supporting you? Okay? This is about the anchor that connects you, that strong feeling that you're supported, grounded, and holding steadfast to your journey. Now, just like the root chakra, if you're into meditation, want to focus, the red garnet is a very good crystal to use. And some people cannot sit. Everybody's different. So some people don't necessarily like to sit. They like moving meditation. So it's like breathing exercises and some yoga moves. I've heard one person, they use a lit candle and they focus their attention on the flame of the candle. So you have to find what works for you. Everyone's different. But this is a good time to focus and really look at what grounds you, what makes you feel secure, which is interesting in this Cancer season, which is home. However, Capricorn is Earth itself, is being grounded. So this is also to encourage you to spend some time in nature. So I guess it's good, like the 4th of July, people are out. Some people are having like moderate cookouts, maybe going to the park, or go to the ocean and walk. And of course, my nose itch, excuse me. And of course, practice safe measures. But, we're like fast paced. Everyone is like here, there, and this could be a very stressful and challenging times. But Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, more or less, for you to get back to your core, back to your center, to become more grounded. And now you may be encouraged to take a moment in nature and just listen to the heartbeat of the earth. Like, even if you go to a park, put your back against a tree and just admire the birds, the leaves, the foliage, things like that. Just, it helps calm your mind. For one, helps you breathe and really focus on yourself. And then it's kind of like just give yourself a break. In addition to all that, it's just another form of healing. So Mother Earth, Gaia, however you perceive her to be, that 6 inches underneath the feet. You go outside and stand barefoot in some grass, and you can feel the pulse of the earth radiate through you. So, but this is the center. Okay, there's a little glare there. Okay, there we go. There's a little glare there, and that should be it. So I pulled some cards. Now, like I said, this reading is for the earth sign. So that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. And it's interesting because most of this is actually just doing that was pretty much the whole reading. We have Shapana, and depending on your knowledge about different deities, if you grew up in a Catholic pantheon, this would be Saint Lazarus. And if you are aware of Orisha, Sapana is what is called in the Condom play I'll say like Cuba and different Cuba and some places in the United States, this is known as Baba Luaye. And if you are aware of Greek mythology, Greek Roman mythology, this would be the son of Apollo with Cronus. And if you're aware of the Kemetic pantheon or ancient Egypt, this would be Imhotep. So what is that? They all deal with your health, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And this is in sync with also like the hermit. But if you notice, he has a very small broom. So that's just like it's not like you have a long handled broom you could sweep way out in front of you. You can only like sweep a short distance. So basically pulling this card is like really saying, shut up. So I can think. You know what I'm saying? Shut up so I can think. And, a lot associated with the hermit, you think it's about being lonely. You're not lonely. You just need your time alone. This is about taking that time alone, getting focused, clearing your thoughts, physically, mentally, and spiritually, taking your own inventory. Also, with taking your own inventory, you're taking that time to map your plan, see what your options are, decide what you want. So you need to take the time now to just be quiet. And being that this is like, we've had 3 eclipses, so like I said, everyone is feeling it some way or another, okay? So, what I'm going to do, I want a little clarity on, wow, now this just blew out. The 10 of Pentacles. If you think about your plan, you can get to this point. But what's interesting, that is also the next card, the 10 of Pentacles. So when we look at this 10 of Pentacles, basically it's like you've accomplished whatever you thought about doing, you were able to accomplish it because you got the outcome you wanted. So being that, which is interesting, this was the clarification card for the hermit. So be encouraged, take that time, do what you need to do, and you're going to have the best possible outcome. But you need to step back, tell everybody, shut up, and let me think. I have to think out my problems or my situation or my goals, whatever it is. You have to think it out for yourself. And in order to do that, you have to become more centered, get back in touch with the earth, becoming more grounded, peace of mind. And like I said, this was the next card. So this is stepping into the best possible outcome. However, pulling this card also is an indication maybe you need to step back and reflect. And the reason I say to step back and reflect, because you got what you wanted, but now you got to think about how you're going to keep it, or how are you going to transmute it to move forward into your next challenge, your next goal. So this doesn't necessarily, when we think of these, you got 2 tens. You got the 10 of cups, my bad. You got the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. All right. So you have your emotional fulfillment will be satisfied, right? Emotionally. But this is also, you have 2 tens here. Your pentacles and your emotions. So you will have to develop, or you're at a point where you have developed a strong sense of self. That sense of self is so strong that no matter what others think, want you to do, you're going to do what's best for you. Basically, this is saying you don't need anyone's approval. People will want you to do certain things, but hey, this is like, I'll give you an example. This is like someone asked you for money and you got the money, but you also know life happens. It's like someone says, I need 100. And you're just like, well, I can't give you 100. I can give you 40. And they get mad. But you have no emotions attached to that at all. Because you knew to get to this 10, you had to go through so much stuff that the reality is life happens. And it's okay to share. But, they can get mad, have a tantrum. You have no emotions, nothing. It doesn't matter. So, and that's taking that time to really center yourself, getting yourself back in touch with the earth. But also pulling this 10 of Pentacles now, it doesn't really have to do with money. Because if you think of pentacles, if you're thinking about your physical world, we could even think about it as your time, your money, your resources, your physical body. Hey, someone wants you to fix their car. Your back hurt. I can't help you. And you have to be able to get to this point, that you even have to maintain where you're at. You have to monitor what you have. You didn't get here easily. This was not an easy road to be emotionally and say physically in this position. So let me pull a card with this 10 of Pentacles. Woo. Huh. Wow, this is amazing. You got the 10 of Wands. I don't know. I just think all these 10s, it's like you have reached a point in your life where, you've carried burdens, you have taken action, and all the determination to get to a certain spot. And it's basically you're not going to just... I'm trying to think of a nice word instead of saying... You're just not... You've worked... This is confirming. You've taken the right actions. You have done You have done what you had to do to get to this point. You've carried burdens. You probably carried other people's burdens at this point. And in order to maintain where you're at, it's like from going forward, you're only going to carry your own burdens. And it's not, with this Ten of Cups, it's not saying that you're not going to be compassionate. It doesn't mean that you're not going to feel or be empathetic. It's just that you're going to monitor or differentiate between, am I going to give this so people will like me? Or I'm going to give this because I really care, but I know I can only give so much because I have to care for myself. That's what this is. And then we're ending this up here with the Queen of Pentacles. And she's about stability, financial, emotionally, and in the home, which is interesting with this polarity. And so to maintain all these things, what she wants you to do more or less is nurture yourself. Getting more grounded, get more in touch with yourself, to focus on creating a stable environment, focus on creating the things that you want to achieve. You have to nurture yourself. And with all these tens, I think it's interesting. You got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and a Ten of Wands. And now we have the Queen. You have all that energy. You have gotten to a place where you need to hold on, nurture yourself. And it's not saying, like I said, not to give, but just basically pay attention. She's urging you to pay attention. Nurture your needs and your wants. Also, because she is a pentacle now, this is also with your physical body. So we're looking at your health. You have to take care of your needs. You have to get grounded. And in doing that, you physically, mentally, and spiritually. So you got the Cups, which is the emotions. You got the Ten of Pentacles, which is your physical, money, and your body. Let's look at it, or your home. And you definitely have the energy, but at this point, you are only carrying your own burdens. You're not going to carry someone else's. I mean, you can, but you're going to do so in a measured way. And this is why you're taking the time right now. And I know people have to work, you have responsibilities, and Capricorn is about responsibilities. So I'm not saying shun your responsibilities. What I'm saying is maybe taking a few minutes during the course of the day for yourself so you can think. And it's like, I think about, like, I talk to people and I can remember myself, like when your kids are real young, you go in the bathroom, you shut the door, and they come, Ma, Ma, Ma. You're like, shut up, be quiet, because I need some time to think. So you taking that time to think because you have everything you need to be able to push forward. But this is a time to evaluate and bring balance. Your home and your outside responsibilities. How are you going to handle that? So, honestly, I really think, I think this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Now, what I have also done, I did not pull a card for this Queen. Let's see. Well, it's like you can't pick this. 2 cards fell out. 2. And they're both aces. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the root. Yeah, this is the root. So this is like you get ready to start new with a new blessing, but this is the root that you are putting in place right now. And you also have the Ace of Swords on this Queen. So you're nurturing yourself before you move forward. Now this is like the brain. You're using your brain, and you're going to use your resources and what next steps you're going to take. So you need to take the time now to sit back, be quiet, and focus your energy on yourself. Now, like I said, this does not mean to be selfish or anything like that. I'll use that analogy. Someone needs $100, you can give them 40 if you got it. But make sure it's money you know you can live with if you never get it back. But you can't always do that with your time. So if someone wants you to do something that's going to take an hour, you say, hey, maybe I got 20 minutes. You have to be able to differentiate and have no emotional attachment to how they may be feeling about the situation, because it's not about you, it's about their feelings. You have to protect your own. So now I pulled a crystal. Yeah, I had to get the book here. Wow. And it's the malachite. The malachite deals with the subconscious mind, which I think is ironic with all these 10s, because sometimes people do things because they want people to like them, or you could be in a situation everyone wants you to act a certain way, and it's not who you are. So this is also a reason to go deep within, get grounded, get back in touch with Mother Earth, Gaia, and maybe understand why you may feel a certain way, or allow people to get you to do things you don't want to do. This is about unconscious programming. So this is a good time to sit back. That's why you got that card, and detox your mind, body, and emotions, and recognizing deep things within yourself that could be causing certain issues. So, wow, this is just like so amazing. This is like, it's so amazing. And this is why you need to sit back with your little tiny broom, sweep out the little corner of a sky for yourself. And even if you think about this as the Hermit card, if you notice the Hermit card, if you look at the light, it's not very bright. It's just clear, just enough so you can see the next step to take right in front of you. So this is a time to sit back so you can see the next step you need to take for your edification. And I pulled the tree. Wow. Deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. The elder tree is a challenge, and for some of us, it is a challenge. You have family, you have children. My car broke down, I need $100. You say, here's $100. And depending if they grown, sometimes, you have to let them figure it out themselves. Or, I'm just using that as an example. And some of these things may be a challenge. And if someone asks you for something, and you can't, the challenge is not allowing your own emotions or your own past actions, because in the past you probably did it, but now right now you got stuff going on with yourself and you can't do it. I'm just saying, good example. So that's the challenge. But as it says, deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. So you can overcome your obstacles if you take that time for yourself. You can overcome the obstacles. Yes, you can help, but do so in a measured way. And if the answer is no, the answer is no, and you have no emotional attachment to it whatsoever. So, with that said, I am going to pull I almost dropped them. Excuse me. A oracle card for each sign. Okay? Let me get the book out too. So if there's additional messages, I'm just going to read it, okay? So Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see. Spirit, give me one card. Ooh, for Taurus. Okay, let me open this up. Oh. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Wow. So you're being encouraged here to reach out. Maybe you feel you could be stuck in a creative, quagmire. And with some fresh eyes and other people, you could see your way through. So perhaps you're spending too much time cleaning and doing the laundry when you could be writing your book or launching your business. You may be in need of a life coach, an angel investor, an assistant, a personal trainer, accountant, or anything. So when you find the right candidate, this is definitely the time for you to partner up. So you're going to take this time to clear your little corner of the sky. And maybe you're going to have to say, no, I can't do that right now or whatever, because I need assistance in certain areas. So I need to clear my mind so I can find that right person or find that correct partnership to help me with a situation. Now, partnerships, yes, I understand love relationships or anything, but this is more grounded. This Capricorn, this is about structure and taking the right steps. This is doing the work. So you need to get grounded to find the right partner that's going to help you do what you have to do. So you need to take this time to think. And you will have what you want. Yeah, there's going to be some challenges probably finding the right partner. But at the same time, you're going to be measuring yourself. You're going to use that time and measure how much energy you're going to be giving out to find the right person, because you want to use your energy to focus on what you want. Some of these things, just getting your priority. This is about getting your priorities in order. That's everybody, not just Taurus. But with this partnership, what it is you seek, you got to seek the right person. So that's where you're gonna be focusing your little corner sky. So Taurus, Virgo, sanctuary. Wow, interesting. Now that ties in with that Hermit card, that sanctuary. It says take time out from the world, spend time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Ooh, the soul is craving time away from the noise and the distraction. This could mean spending time in meditation each morning to set positive energy for the day. It could mean going on a silent retreat or finding a quiet place in nature. Isn't that what I've been saying? Oh, your conscious mind wants you to do things with people so it can stay busy and feel safe. Your conscious mind wants you to do things and be with people so that it can stay busy and feel safe. Because you may have just ended a relationship, and rather than rushing out and to find a new partner, you're being invited to be single for a while. And so your conscious mind wants you to do things and be with people so it can stay busy and feel safe. It will try to convince you that you are missing out. However, there's magic in silence and solitude. Sanctuary helps you gain clarity on what your next steps are beyond everyone else's opinions of what you should be doing. Oh! Isn't that what I just said? That was the whole... A Virgo. Sun, moon, rising. You take that time for you. You do you. You use your resources for you. You take that sanctuary. Isn't that what I said this reading with all these tens? You have the abilities, and with these aces, to go forward. You have to not give about other people's opinions and what they want you to do or what they think you should do. Do you. And it's not about not being part of a team or not being in connection with people. But when these people get in the way of what Spirit has in store for you, keep it moving. Oh, I thought that was beautiful. So, Taurus, Virgo. So the last one, we got Cappy and Capricorn. This is your moon, child. So, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit, just give me one little message here for the Capricorns. Whoa. Oh my gosh, this reading is so beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. Now, Capricorn, what you got is miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on the way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrendered. Surrender the how. Don't worry about how. One thing you know you have to do is kind of sit back, clear your path, focus on you. Don't worry about how, right? Your prayers have been received. Miracles happens. There's no desire too big or too wonderful for you to co-create with the universe. And because the divine operates outside of time, anything can happen in an instant when you let it. Make space for miracles by releasing the belief that anyone or anything in the physical world is a source of good in your life. So, Capricorn, they always say Capricorn is associated with the devil card because they like to use people. And it doesn't necessarily have to be negative use people. But the thing is, you have what you need. You don't need the outside. What you need to do is take a little space. Maybe that clearing, that little clearing of that little corner in the sky is, maybe you take that time for your prayer and your meditation. Take that little quiet time for yourself to clear your mind. Go out into the earth. Get back in touch with Mother Earth, Gaia. And realize you have what you need and you have in front of you. So you don't have to use or manipulate other people or situations, because that could really work in the negative or in the reverse. So realize miracles happen. You have what you need. You just have to use what you got. You don't have to use what other people have, because you have what you need. If that makes sense. This is to remind you that the miracle you are asking for may not come in the form you expect. The answer to your prayers may come in a series of stepping stones, and some may not immediately make sense or seem related to your quest. Stay open to your guidance, follow your intuition, take aligned action, and surrender your expectations of what, how, and when your miracle will arrive. I don't even have to say anything more than that. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your miracle is on the way. And the challenge you may experience is thinking it should be coming right now. The challenge is taking that time to really bring yourself back to center. The challenge for everyone Earth sign, sun, moon, rising, is bringing yourself back to center. That's the challenge. And if you could do that, bring yourself back down to earth. Realize deserved victory can be measured by the obstacles conquered while attempting to succeed. Ashe, amen, and so it is. So let me know what you think. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Please like, share, subscribe. This is Sister Omi. Oh, give me a thumbs up too. This is Sister Omi. Peace.